Hey guys, welcome back for another Baker Built Sexy Time Tip of the Week. This week we're going to be talking about a muscle called the QL, or quadratus lumborum if you want the technical term. It's just a muscle that sits on either side of your spine. They lie really deep in your low back. They tend to give people a lot of problems, but they can be really difficult to get in there and stretch. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a technique you can use to really get into these muscles here and help you out. This came up basically because I went to go see my guy, Dr. Holt, and I was having an issue with this. I didn't realize it at the time, but my right side was really tight, and it was basically pulling me down this way. And so my left side was trying to correct it and pull me back, and so the left side was in a great deal of pain. The doc got me all fixed up and everything, but he said this would probably be a really great video to make for you guys. So today this is what we're going to talk about. The first thing you're going to need is a doorway. It's kind of the easiest way to get into a stretch for this muscle. You can use anything if you had a pole or something else handy that you can hold on to, but I find a doorway is usually the most readily accessible thing. You basically set up with yourself right here. You're going to bring the outside leg right into the wall where the floor and the wall meet. Then you're going to bring the inside leg into the front and across, just like so. You're holding on with your inside arm to the doorway, and then you're going to take your outside arm and you're going to reach over your head and across until you grab a hold of the door. Now, the height at which this arm is kind of determines where you're going to feel this stretch. If it's up really high, I'm going to feel it more in my lat, which isn't really what I want. It's a good stretch, but that's not the target for today's exercise. The lower I can get my arm, the more I'm going to feel it in my low back and in my obliques. So you reach across and then really try to sink down as low as you can. If this is a newer stretch for you, it's probably going to be pretty difficult to get into this position. So ease into it. If it feels sketchy, stop and just work on that a little bit. But don't force yourself into anything that's going to give you any more pain or any injury. So again, when you're in this position, you want to make sure you're rotating out a little bit, so try to really get underneath the arm. If you can't at first, just keep working at it over time with continuing to do this stretch. That's going to open up and you will get more into this area. So the more you'll start to feel it in your obliques and your low back, you'll know you're targeting the right posture and the right position. So 2 minutes aside, as always, and see how that goes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me, jeff@bakerbuiltcoaching.com. And as always, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next week.